All right, this is going to be a for whoever needs it reading. when I uh, when I came down, they gave me the song. I had to look it up because I didn't know why I was getting the song. It came out of nowhere, like straight out of nowhere. We were upstairs giggling and laughing, making dinner. The kids up there making a mess. Anyways, I got down here to read, and they started singing a song. It's called Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers. I had to look it up, but you have to look. I'm going to pin the classic version because that's what you need to see. Like if you have your earbuds in and you're just watching that performance. Yeah. Then very quickly it switches to Enter Sandman by Metallica. Like it's completely too like a light and a very dark energy. Enter Sandman by Metallica and Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers. That's a bit extreme, but okay. I don't know if somebody here feels like they're under psychic attack. That's very possible. You know, you might feel like somebody is in your thoughts or that you've been playing with something that you don't have no business playing around in. That's possible. I will tell you something. This is something I felt inclined to talk about this morning, and I didn't really want to touch on it because I thought, none of my business. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to hear that type. They just want to hear their story. But you can fast forward through this part. Now's the time. If you are feeling like you're under psychic attack, or you're struggling with nightmares, or you're struggling, say you feel like you're being haunted, or the house is haunted, or you've brought something home with you, you feel like there's something attached to you. Okay. And I don't mean to say this with too much ego, but you have to understand something, okay? You yourself are a spirit, because when you die, you will be a spirit. All right, you have to understand you got a whole full ass body. Now, for me, it's very simple. For one, I'm a Scorpio. For two, it's very simple for me. I was a single mom, really up against it. Just got this house, cashed out my entire savings, like all of it. It was everything I had in my name. There was no selling a house, renting it out. No. We don't do that here. No. We're not gonna cry. I'm not giving this thing no energy, no play. However, let me tell you something. What was in that house was extremely real, and it was affecting my children. It was also affecting most of the masculine energy that entered the home. It didn't affect me until I brought a masculine energy in the house it did not like. Then the effects would heighten. You get what I'm saying? And I thought, okay, kind of, it's kind of funny to me, sort of, kind of. But then it started affecting my daughter. That's when we had to cross the line because, we're not gonna do that. I don't play that. And kids, that virgin blood, they are still very receptive to seeing things. So my daughter would see stuff and hear stuff, and I didn't want to discount the girl as crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because when I knew, but I wasn't saying anything to her, because you don't want to scare your kids, they're little. Not only that, I don't give a shit. I don't care. I made it very clear when I moved in a house, I'm the boss here. So y'all want to stay cool, but I'm the boss here. I'm the boss, applesauce. At any rate, it was very obvious to me it was a foreclosed home that I got very cheap. And then it became obvious why. Here's one thing about bullies. There's some bullies you have to stand up to. And any time that you are going to do a spiritual cleanse, you have to understand you are dealing with spirits, one or multiple. And they are going to make their presence known. And they're bullying you. Straight up, you're being bullied, spiritually bullied. If you do not take control, you have to be like a single mama or a single dad. Like, there is no, I'm out of money, there is nowhere else to go. It's me or it's you. And let me tell you something, it ain't going to be me. You do not, say all the lights go out right now, because that's happened to me too, in our house. Okay, cool. Now we're in the dark. What's gonna happen? What y'all gonna do? Try to scare me? Because you know what scares me? When the lights go off because Potomac Edison cut them off. Okay? I don't care about a trip breaker. You're gonna do better than that. What I'm saying is you gotta fight fire with fire when it comes to spirituality. Because you're just dealing with a spiritual bully. That's it. That's it. And one time you make yourself known. For one, you gotta look at it like y'all watching tarot, so you already know you're familiar with this. You have to stand your ground. You have to talk to these people, one or multiple, and let them know, hey, I'm not the one. I am not the one. And then, you know, if you have to banish something out of your house like the way I did, I will let you know. Be prepared that it's not going to be as easy as what you think it is. Because some of these spirits, like the one I had, for example, truly, there's an emotional attachment there for me anyway, with that one particular spirit. It was very emotional. But understand, this spirit, I'm going to say he for whatever reason, he, she, it, they had crossed the fucking line. That's when it's time for you to go. You crossed the line. And if you don't check it the first time, it's like going to jail or prison. If you do not check it the first fucking time, it will continue and it will get worse. It's got to be checked first time. See, I was letting y'all stay here till you got out of line. Y'all staying here rent free? That's got to go. You know what I mean? Be prepared, because it's going to be more emotional than what you think it is. Even if you are a strong person, it's going to be more emotional than what you think it is. Now, I've seen some really harsh cases of like, I'm sorry I have to ramble, but I did see a case. It was in Ohio. I want to say it was called the Bainesville House, or maybe I could have the description wrong. But recently, I saw a house in Ohio, an older Victorian home. And this place they had done research on it and blase. Some murders there, some people that hung themselves, suicide, unexplained deaths that happened there. And then come to find out somebody was playing with Ouija board. I don't play with Ouija boards, never have, never will. I don't know. They opened the house up for researchers. A whole bunch of researchers came there, it scared a whole bunch of researchers off. See, I come in very genuine, but understand, I'm not coming into a residence to disrespect anybody's peace, spiritually speaking or otherwise. I wouldn't go to a graveyard and try to disrespect nobody. I don't go out here looking for trouble. I'm not the type to go do a haunted trail. I'm not the type to go to a graveyard and look for shit. Why? When you're woke, you're woke. You already know it's there. There's certain things even I'm not going to mess with. You want to know why? I'm not going to put my team in jeopardy. Okay? So if you're protected, just understand you're protected, but there is limits to your protection. You understand boundaries of spirituality. Now, if it's in your home, that's a different story. And we could talk. Hit me up on here and we could talk and I can help you. But other than that, don't talk to me. You're out here calling on shit. I talk to my team. Sometimes, most of the time, it might be your team trying to get your attention. I'm not talking about being haunted and somebody waking you up in the middle of the night and they're purposely trying to scare you. That's not what your team will do. Very rarely does my team ever make themselves known to where they're going to be scary. The most recent thing I've had happen was earlier this week. I was getting out some clothes out of the laundry. It was about 6:25 a.m. I have to leave the house by 6:30. So all of a sudden, I heard walking across the front kitchen. And I'm like, really? There's walking in my house? Y'all really, like, so then it dawned on me, yo, look at your phone. I was supposed to be leaving right now. Like, you are going to be late for work. You are going to catch a half a point. You are supposed to leave right now. You are not supposed to be folding laundry or looking for socks right now. That's like the only time that my team's ever gonna like throw themselves out there like, hello, trying to get your attention. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you have to know the difference when they're trying to get your attention and when they're not. It'll be very subtle. Nobody's gonna try to like suffocate you, scare your children. I mean, come on now. At any rate, Enter Sandman and what was the other one? Unchained Melody. Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers. Thank you. Yeah, the wheel. Oh God, you coming off major arcana with the wheel right off the bat. The wheel isn't upright, meaning the odds are, may the odds be forever in your favor. Yeah, I'm just putting y'all hip. What they're talking about, I'm just making y'all very hip right now. I will tell you, for whatever side I rep, the blue side. That's just the way I've always been. I don't mean to like raise like gang colors, gang, but I could tell you that if there is such thing in spirituality or whatever I'm talking about, it's very blue. Blue. Well, blue is a masculine color as well. And yellow. And it was all yellow. It's all love, you know? It's all love. It's a very agape love. Yeah. Y'all always gotta come through clowning. As soon as I talk about some blue shit, they're gonna throw some red in there. They always clown me. It's a very masculine energy though, King of Pentacles. Very stable. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you that with the wheel card, the odds are in your favor. You are receiving some type of communication right now on the airwaves. Queen of Swords, sharpest person in the tarot. I will tell you that. That is the Queen of Swords. Very professional, smart woman. Kind of cold, calculated. Known as a Black Widow energy. Older person who knows what the fuck they're talking about. King of Pentacles, very stable. Very stable. Down to earth. About their money. This is a professional. Some of y'all need a professional. Some of you. Some of y'all might be professionals and don't even know it. If I'm talking about some form of spirituality, because with the wheel card and the wings. Yeah, see, look. If it's your chain, I'm talking about because my cheeks are flushing. Let me tell you this. Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups, if it's your people, you'll know it right off the bat. What I'm telling you with the wheel card, the odds are in your favor. I'm sorry about my nails. I just haven't had time to get them done. I broke a few, and yeah, the girl who did them, I got, never mind. Anyways, the wheel, Ace of Cups to the Seven of Cups, the odds are in your favor. Ace of Cups is true love, true feelings coming from the heart. That's what I'm supposed to tell you, the heart space. I forgot to tell you this part. If you are dealing with a evil energy in your home, evil, you feel it. You feel it when you walk in, the energy changes. You can feel it. You know when it's love, you know when it's evil. Okay? You can feel it. The energy changes. It's very dark. You start feeling heebie-jeebies to go up steps, down steps, whatever the situation is. You won't have that feeling if it's your people. If it ain't, you will have that feeling. You will not want to walk in a room in the nighttime. You'll feel like you need to leave lights on. That's not your people. Sometimes your spirit team is not strong enough. You know, there are very darker forces out there. It's always a battle against, you know, especially when you're new to this line of work. What I will tell you, what I'm supposed to tell you is you cannot feed stuff like that fear.